Okay, so I'm Grasswalker. Hello, welcome back to Gwent. We're playing Nilfgaard, where we're going to try and thin out the enemy's deck to the point where there is nothing of value left in there. We have an okay-ish hand for this, but it's not great. I just want to keep swapping cards out. I've never seen discard Skellige use weather, but having two chains does not help us. Thankfully we can draw into our benefits.
It's time.
But basically the logic is he's playing 25 cards, 10 of which he draws immediately, 15 of which stay in his deck, and we're going to hope to draw him as deep as possible into that. So he's going to have a load of cards that he doesn't want in his hand that he wants in his deck. There's that lady that hits cards. She's like 3 power, you play her, she hits a card, if it was wounded she spawns another one of herself from the deck. And he doesn't want that in his hand, he wants that in the deck for the wombo combo. His hero throws 3 cards in the bin as well. Oh, he only put 1 in. Oh no, he put 3 in. So he dealt a lot of damage to this, but that doesn't actually help him, because we can just pick it up and play it again.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
So now we've healed it. We'll play it again, we'll draw a bit deeper, find some more combo pieces. Meanwhile, his deck has 8 cards.
Give us all you got.
So what do we have? We have 6 cards with the decoy, 5 cards with Albrecht. I think we heal it again with the decoy. He keeps dealing a little bit of damage, but not enough to concern me. It's sad we haven't drawn Cahir here. But given the fact he draws 2 cards at the start of round 2 and 1 card at round 3, his deck is basically considered empty at this point. The pirate threw 2 in the bin. He might still have one of these, he might still have a longship. We really should have swizzed way earlier.
Come on, stalkers. We ride.
Oh wow, he did have a longship. So given that he draws 2 at round 2 and 1 at round 3, that's 3 cards. Technically his deck is done now. Anything we draw above this is card advantage. So when we play Albrecht, we draw a card and he gets nothing. Likewise, if we manage to draw into the Cahir, that's 2 cards for us and nothing for him. And it just gets worse and worse for him. This banishes cards, that gets rid of the Morkvarg situation.
Appearances can be
Oh my god, he plays Otherlock as well! Oh my friend, you should not have done that! His deck has no cards! What? Why did he do that? So at the start of round 2, we're going to draw 2 cards and he'll have nothing. Ermion, it does nothing! Oh! This is amazing. I'm going to rot toss away his ships. Because that's 13 points, well 12 points of a rot toss damage. We're on top of the world right here. This is so good. I think we wait till Olgerd and Morkvarg come back, and then we'll eat them both with Letho, then Dimitri and bomb it back down to 1 power. T-Ball is just a free 23 drop here. Oh, cute. We might have found a use for our spare lock. If he's using decoy to stop that, I want to see what he reacts to the second one.
That is your brilliant move. Truly.
Oh wow, that's very sweet. I don't really want to let 12 die, so I think we just lock it. We're in no danger of being milled because we have 6 cards left in our deck. On top of that, we can shuffle 2 in. We don't want any of these in it, but like we can put Avalok back in the deck. I want to see what he does.
Or he just stands in here.
That's awful. He played a card that's just worth 4. I wonder what my top card is. Cantarella. Good if we win round 1, but not so good if we don't. Again, he plays Roach as just a card worth 4. That is so bad. That's like... It's indescribable how bad that is. Like, how bad that must feel to play. He still has this card that's worth 10, but that's no different to a Nilfgaard Knight at the moment. And technically he has 3 of those in his deck. I don't imagine... Oh my god, it's worth 4. Ah. So this is our chance to pull ahead. We're now technically ahead on the scorecards, despite being down a card. He's already played Avalok and Ermion. We have to pray to high heaven he doesn't have Geralt Igni. If we don't want Cantarella, we could First Light to get one of these cards. A Rot Tosser wouldn't be awful. It'd be pretty bad. It'd be worth 6 over here, so 12 total from that card. But whilst the Skellige player is just chucking cards down and saying that they're worth 4,
Get yourself an axe.
we're looking good. Again, a card that's just worth 5. So despite the fact our bronzes aren't even like valuable bronzes, we're pulling ahead here. We'll either play till he runs out of cards or he gives up the round. Like, I don't see this ending well for him. Oh. I really love this deck, but don't... After watching this, don't think that it's a good deck. This deck is awful. A card that's just worth nothing is what he just played then. So he's played 3 cards that are worth 4 and 1 card that's worth nothing. So across 4 cards he's put down 12 power, which is admirable. It's really not, it's awful. But like I said, don't think this deck is good. This deck is awful. If you don't draw Avalok, like, you basically just concede because all of the cards in this deck are really bad. When it works, it really works. Otherwise, it's not very good. I'm hoping to win round 1 so that we can just Letho his cards away. I don't want to put another Nilfgaard Knight down on the same row. We could shuffle some cards back in our deck, but they're all shit. We could First Light to get one of the random 3 cards. Has a chance of being a Nilfgaard Knight, which is what we're avoiding here. I want to save that in case he has a Weather, but if he had one, he would have put it down by now, instead of throwing away Clear Lights. Like, he's not expecting the 3rd bearer. Huh. So what is this? After 3 turns, spawn Heimdall. Heimdall, destroy all units on the board. Clear all weather. If he destroys all units on the board, he has 10, 6, 4. We have 4 and 11. 10, 6, 4 is 20. 4 and 1. That's fine, because we can win that with Tibor. I give no shits about this.
Fights on! On crate!
Oh, that's big. That changes things. So we've got 25, 35, 41, 45. Whereas we have 4, 15, 38-ish. I think we give him the round because he has to play another card. And then we'll play off of our ridiculous card advantage in the next round.
Won't be pleased.
Ragnarok!
Goodbye, field.
Hide your
Oh,
stench.
Nilfgaard came back. That's cute. So he's one card down in terms of raw advantage, but this is where the mill comes in. At the start of round 2, we're supposed to both draw 2, except he's got nothing to draw.
No surprises.
So instead, we just pick cards up. I want Cantarella to dig for Demetrium Bomb. That's just either Rot Tosser or Nilfgaard Knight. I think this hand is perfect compared to what we have in the deck. He has to play first, of course, but he has to win this round. If he doesn't win this round, it only gets worse for him, because we'll draw another card, and he'll still have nothing. So my plan is first light to get one of these out of the deck, Cantarella, which gives us either one card or a random card. There'll be 3 cards left in there. Oh, okay, he's given up. He realised that so many cards down, he's probably not going to win. But I hope you like Nilfgaard. It's an awful deck, but it's really fun when it works.